Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 11th, 2023. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle here for Cancer right here. Okay, Cancer, let's see what we've got. All right, healing light. We have courage. Now, that's bomb energy to have, honestly, because it's like this, right? It heals you to realize that maybe you ran from from conflict. You may have ran from things in the past, things that it's like it required you to stand up, and take risks and just do something that you already feel like you're enlightened to something. Spirit's saying you're very much so enlightened to something here with the Fool. Fool flips out. Wow. You're now seeing something and you're like, you know what? This is the beginning of a new journey. I'm going towards it. The healing light shows that maybe in the past you gave way too much. Like you overgave a lot. The Hermit shows out like I spent a lot of my years giving it away to like a home life, to just in general. Man, immature people. This shows like you were always there for people or someone. And like now, the courage aspect with Nine of Pentacles and Two of Wands, you got to choose you. They're saying that you've been enlightened to something, that I'm always doing this, that for this person. Healing light, Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, Four of Wands, Page of Wands. Like, it's like all eyes were on Cancer. Cancer, I know they'll give it. I know they'll contribute. Meanwhile, you're getting hardly anything in return. If anything, the only thing that you got in return is a perpetual immature energy consistently back towards you. They're saying that you're very much so enlightened to this, and that it heals you to look back at yourself and go, dude, I overgave, even though I saw signs that, they weren't worthy of it, or they weren't mature enough for it, whatever. But you were good. The thing is what Spirit wants you to understand. It heals you to know you did the right thing anyway. Like you were on the right side of things. You were there to save people. You were there to help them. You did right. No matter what, you did the right thing. Don't doubt yourself. But it may be hurtful to think, dang, I feel like, you know, I was popular because they needed something from me. That's hurtful. Healing light is all about, well, it's a sad thing, but it's actually such a relief to be like, well, dude, I was the most valuable person in the situation. I'm the MVP in the situation. But the courage is about now choosing yourself. Okay? Nine of Pentacles is like, nah, look, I cannot make this up. Increase of Empress and Ten of Pentacles. It's time to choose you. Invest your time now into you, into your self-care, which I'm sure you do. I haven't seen, oh gosh, like beautiful things, self-care, very domestic. I won't say domestic. You can't say domestic all the time. It's not necessarily a domestic thing. I say that because Four of Wands is here, and that's usually about a home situation, moving or build or celebrating your home, or doing something really lovely in your home, doing just warmth, hearth, harmony in the house. So the increase in Ten of Pentacles is oftentimes that same energy of like, I'm building some sort of legacy or some sort of reputation that I want to be passed down. And the Empress is like, this is a fortress that can never be taken down. As far as my reputation, my household, what I put it to the world, nobody can tear this down. Nobody. So that's increasing within you. As we see, like I said, with the Fool, you are enlightened. And so it's important. And Nine of Pentacles is where you are before you hit Empress energy. And so they're saying you have to have the courage to choose to focus on yourself right now. Focus on the luxuries of the what you gave to others, give to you. Okay. And so with the status quo energy, you have Tower and Emperor. Wow. This looks like you're no longer, it's that, you could have came knocking at my door. I would have gave you my last $10. No more. That's done. The old way is done. The old paradigm has shifted. I am no longer that person. I am now focused on building my empire. That is it. That's all I'm doing. And Cancer, Spirit is really calling you to really think about these things, about how you gave, and not that there was a bad thing, but in some regards, the healing light would say, I feel like I wasted my time a little bit. Like I gave too much to certain people that really were too immature to understand what I was doing for them. I was giving them the keys to victory and success, and they did not see it. They didn't even contribute back. They just kept trying to deplete me. That is something here, like that heals. It should be a healing thing to see, like, okay, so hermit usually is about learning a lesson from this, right? Looking back, going, that's where I was. This is where I am now. What can I do and shift to make sure I never go through that crap again? I'm never doing that, or I'm going to do more of this. Status quo, though, with Tower and her and Emperor means that you're the boss. Like you realize that you were the stability, and now the shift is the Tower is like, I'm tearing that down. We are no longer doing this. I'm now going to be that boss, but I'm going to be that for myself and the people in my four walls. Because it could be that even in your home this was happening, but this also looks like a deep family dynamic, because you have the Ten of Pentacles. That's like lineage. So that wouldn't just be your children or your spouse. That would be siblings, nieces, nephews. It would be grandparents, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of things, aunts, uncles. But what's increasing, it should be, if not, you're in a lot of cycles, a cycle of changing what is normal. The normal is done. I don't know who you thought I was, but I'm not doing that anymore. So sorry, you blew it. And then the increase aspect is, you know what? I've got to build what I've got to make it indestructible right now. What I've got, not what I'm contributing to you and to you and to you. Since you don't know what to do with that wand that I gave you, that's okay. I've got a better wand. I've got things going on. I'm just going to use it for myself since you want to squander it. Very, very interesting, is it not? So this courage energy is coming from, like, you have to have the courage to choose you, which is very difficult because it looks like you're a giving individual. But you were doing it, like, sure, as soon as they said it, sure, I got it, I got you. So Spirit's saying, no longer, that's done. It's time for you to step into your divinity. And it's like this is a gift because of all that you've given. And that's why they're saying it's a healing light. I gave. And they're saying you did the right thing. And that's why you are being elevated to Emperor, Empress energy. That's why you're being elevated to that. But now it's time to cut that off, right? You can no longer do what you did before. That's like, but how these celebrities, right? They'll start from nothing, and then they come up in the world, and you're like, how did they get arrested for like dogfighting or gang activity? And it's like, because they're still hanging out with the same old people or doing the same old stuff they were doing in the past, but they've elevated out of that. So why are they still messing with it? You're indestructible. All that you worked for, you finally got it, but you are still associating yourself with a past that is not resonating with you. And so that's what they're telling you here. It's time to step it up, get out, and be glad in the fact that you did all that you did in the first place. You could be dealing with an Aries. We have Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, and and Virgo. All right, and the other signs that you could be dealing with is a Leo or Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Leo Virgo cusp, Aries, Taurus cusp here. Doesn't have to be these signs, or Libra Virgo cusp as well. Doesn't have to be these signs, right? Oh, Scorpio Sagittarius cusp as well. All right, they could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.